That's why. When I bought a one-man team of destruction.
I never lost a fight. Ask anybody who's still around.
Bands used to fight. Not because of music. It could be because of women.
I ain't afraid nothing. Me and Moso and Boldface and Tantan and Whitey and Bambi and Papito. When we learn from Tampico and Pizai and Tiloli and go to where we captain. We learn from the bigger fellas like Bitterman and One Man and them fellas.
I stand up against everybody in Badness. Gold Teeth, I stand up against Gold Teeth. I stand up against Desmond Bell. I stand up against Joseph Bell. I stand up against Migo. I stand against everybody you to blame.
The only guy stand up with me was Whitey Kincaid.
Renegades.
Yeah, Renegades.
Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers. That was the only man stand up with me that night, that afternoon. Say, Bolt, I with you. Here's my partner. And when I get annoyed, it's because the police did lash a big belly woman. And I get mad and I handle them.
You handle the police?
Yes, I handle them.
He did like badge hunting, you know. Because badge hunting was a big thing in them days.
And the teaching, don't tell people, but don't afraid nobody.
Listen, it had a fella named Nick Abes. Nick Abes wanna spread some rumor about El Birdie man. Tuesday morning, me and Nick Abes walking down by the oval. See Birdie coming up and bust Nick Abes face, you know. He just talk too much.
I started hearing bottles breaking. When I look over the sky, there was a rain of bottles coming from Abercrombie Street side. People scattering, women screaming, trying to get back towards Green Corner to get away.
Green Corner was the boundary for bands coming up from the west. From the west.
Yeah.
And if you pass Green Corner, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons for the fight could have been, who tell you to pass Green Corner? You know, in those days, you see, because you can't cross that corner.
They did play a role, an important role, to command a steel man. You needed to have somebody who could enforce the law. No? And also to protect.
And I'm sure that if Gold Teeth wasn't the captain of Renegades and subsequently Boldface, two strong men, and you could call them bad men if you want, but nobody messed with both of those men. If it weren't for them, they probably would not have a band called Renegades.
Aha! Coming down beating very slow. And when the two band clash, Mama yo, if you see cutlash, never me again to jump in a steel band in quarter spade. So here now, what we're trying to do is to capture something of what happened in the 1950s, particularly 1950. Tokyo and Invaders, one meeting the other nearby Green Corner, and plenty cutlash according to Blakey. We are here, something like a small band in the ground. Perhaps it was like this previously, when you had small bands that were coming forward and playing the music. And what we're trying to capture, we've been fortunate in that we capture some of the old-time Bajans before they go down the road. Fellas like Boldface and Little Axe and them kind of tesses. Fellas who used to fight ferociously. So what we have here for you, starting with a feel for the Bajans, what made them the way that they did, or why did they fight? I hear a lot of woman hunting was involved in that. But you go hear the story as we go along. We have plenty, fellas. We even have a doctor of history, a man called Chalmers, talking about the era, talking about the colonial times, and how these fellas were situated in it. And we have a man like Neville Jules. Neville Jules, All Stars, Trinidad All Stars, a strong man in the band. All of them you go hear. A man called Papito. All of them fellas, long time Bajan, Renegades, Lawbreakers, Silk Hats. All of them kind of fellas fighting down the road. We're gonna try to find out what was behind the fight. Some of them say it's plenty women. ball. If you see cutlash, never me again to jump in a sleep and in outer space.